Hi, this is Shay with Trucks to Sales here today doing a comparison video here between two dump trucks. On our left we have a Freightliner Cascadia pulling a shorty end dump, and on our right we have a traditional Super 10 setup. So just going to talk about some of the lengths and weights and advantages and disadvantages of both of these setups that we have here. And we also do a little drive test with some U-turning as well, just so you can see the comparison on the turning radius of these two. And believe it or not, this one on the left, even though it's longer, it does maneuver better if you have the skills to back up a trailer, of course. So that's one of the advantages right there of the Cascadia with the shorty end dump here, is the turning radius, the weight. We're talking on, with this short tractor trailer, you're getting 20 tons in all 50 states with this exact length, and that's with the axles slid back. And with the axles slid forward, you can see right here, you're getting 19 tons. So you can see we got a slider here. So when you're not maneuvering on the job site, you can slide it back 4 feet. And these axles will overhang over the back and you get a whole extra ton. Whereas the T660 here on the right, this wheelbase is a 22-foot 7-inch axle spread, which gives you the 23-foot wheelbase, which allows 57,500 GVW. And the Freightliner here with the axles slid back is 67,500 GVW. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the weight chart here. Here we have the Texas bridge formula, which is similar to the federal bridge formula, except for these exclusions with the stars on them. So as you can see here in Texas, you would get 72,000 GVW with the axles slid back. And in California, you would get 67,500. So as you can see, they also have some asterisks on theirs as well. So it's gonna vary per state what you're able to carry, but I guess here in Texas, you'd be at 22 tons with this little setup here. So definitely worth checking out. And as you can see, the Super 10 here in Texas, you get 57,500, and in California, it is also 57,500. So as you can see, this tractor is still pretty short tractor, longer tractor. You can carry more weight. So we got about a 6-foot tongue on this trailer here, and this truck does not have a slider. So you also could slide it back for more weight carrying capacity, where of course on this truck, there is no adjustability for sliding anything. The weight is the weight you get. Also, we set up the trailer to tow as well. So we have a tow hitch on this trailer, and you could also put a tow hitch on the truck here. So even though this is an end up, you can still hook a trailer onto it and tow equipment or tow a pup trailer, even if you wanted as well. And in some states, pulling this trailer with a tandem axle, you can carry more weight. Most states, I think in California, you would not get more weight with a tandem. It would still be the same 67,500 GVW. And the truck on our left here, the Cascadia, probably weighs about 13,500, and the trailer weighs about 13,500. We'll go ahead and put it on a scale here. We might have to add that in the comments afterwards, the exact weight. We haven't weighed it yet, but this Super 10 on our right here, the Kenworth, these typically weigh about 25,500 with the big block Cummins engine. If it had a smaller engine, you could get a little more weight in there as well. But right now, this truck's pretty much sitting at 16 tons. And with the axles slid back on this one, it's sitting at about 20 tons. So we'll go ahead and show you the maneuverability here on these trucks. First, we'll go with the Kenworth Super 10 here at this intersection. As you can see, it's a 1-point turn and then backing up. And heading out. And now with the tractor trailer, It almost makes the turn, but has to do a little backup. And then it can clear this small intersection here. Over here at the bigger intersection, as you can see, the Kenworth cannot make the full U-turn, still requires a backup. The tractor trailer easily makes the U-turn here at the bigger intersection. And also backing up these trucks as well, you got a little more maneuverability here if you can back up a trailer with the tractor trailer setup. Back to some of the options on these. So with this trailer, we can do all the same options as the truck. So we can put high lift tailgates, electric tarps, any of our 12 dump bodies can go on here. Right now this trailer has an 18-foot dump body on it, but we could put up to a 24-foot dump body on this exact chassis. The way we have it set up now with the 6-foot space is perfect for hauling with a tandem axle trailer. That way you can just load the box just right in the middle, just putting all the material in the middle, where on the dump truck you have to put all the material in the front. So on this particular Super 10 here, in order to get a legal load, you really shouldn't have any material touching the tailgate. So as long as no material is touching the tailgate and they've mounted the material in the front, you can get a nice balanced load on that Super 10 truck. So I guess some of the disadvantages of the tractor trailer are you need a driver that can back it up is the main thing, and it is longer. So if you are doing a lot of towing doubles with this setup is going to be more difficult to maneuver than just towing an equipment trailer with the dump truck. So that's definitely something to think about if you're doing a lot of trailering. Towing doubles, sure, down the freeway, no problem, but once you start getting into some neighborhoods, towing doubles here with the tractor trailer setup, you might have to detach one and maneuver each one in place separately. But if you're in a state that allows extra weight, where you can go 8, 10, 12 axles, you could also haul double trailers. And then another thing too with these trailers, if you're on a job site where it's taking a long time to load, you could haul 2 trailers to the job site, leave one there. Once it's loaded, come swap trailers and be doing a swap instead of waiting for the load times. So that's another advantage of the trailer. And also if your truck breaks down, you can swap the truck out for another tractor if you have one, where when this truck Kenworth breaks down, you're stuck having to repair it, and your dump body will of course be sitting there as well. And typically this tractor trailer setup here with the single axle ends up being less expensive than a Super 10. So even brand new, if you wanted to order both of these setups brand new, there's going to be a little savings here with the single axle tractor trailer setup. And definitely if you want to order it new or used, we're happy to go over all the options here for your specific application and get the equipment spec'd right. One advantage of the traditional 4-axle Super 10 here is it's a lot more popular with dispatchers. So dispatchers, hey, send me a 4-axle dump truck. They know what they're getting. It's nice and short. Or if you tried to sneak in on some Super 10 dispatching work, even though you have the maneuverability with the tractor trailer, you might have some customers questioning what you're doing there, even though, and then you just explain to them you're getting 4 tons extra, and they should be happy after that, but who knows. But it's definitely more popular to have this Super 10 dispatched out, and the tractor trailer it's just a more rare thing in most places. There's some places, Kansas and other places, where these are really popular, but you would have to be there to get those benefits. One benefit that you would have with the Super 10 over the tractor trailer setup is traction. So if you were in a low traction situation, you got the tandem drive axles here, so that's going to definitely help you get out of the mud. Or if you're on a job site where it's real muddy, just driving in a straight line, all of that's going to be a lot easier with the Super 10 here, the Kenworth, compared to the tractor trailer. Because you can see with just that little bit of traction, when you're moving this heavy weight, you start getting on mud, it's going to be difficult to steer the truck. And, you know, going down some muddy hills at some site, you'd have to be careful not to jackknife and all of that stuff with the trailer being so heavy. So that's one of the things that the Super 10 does better, is get traction in the mud. Thank you for watching the video. Hope you like this comparison. Or let me know if there's some other comparison videos that you would like to see. We've done a whole bunch of these on Kenworth versus Peterbilt, and Freightliner versus Peterbilt, and all these different comparison videos comparing all of the different types of dump trucks, engines, transmissions, and dump bodies, all on our YouTube page there. So if you'd like to see more videos, definitely check us out and let me know which comparison videos you'd like to see. You can visit our website at www.trucksasales or give us a call for more information. Thank you.